Once I double unstyle elders like great apostle, great millstone, GMX, who rule well and teach well, being a great example of Israel. All right, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hope elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, that's your brother Nabaj, just come with a quick lesson. All right, in the spirit of power of Yahweh by Shema Shai. And basically, like the title say, E, which is Esau Edom, the so proclaimed so-called white man, all right, they finna be on death row soon. All right, they committed certain crimes. Right, they have them locked down. 23 hours a day on 1 hour to get out, so to speak. Right. Esau, he gonna have to serve that captivity of 1,000 years, and then after 1,000 years be fulfilled, he gonna be exterminated. So guess what? He finna be on death row, man. As the scriptures say, the judgment is coming upon the earth. All right, the judgment is coming upon the earth, and we know the true judges is the heavenly Father and the Son. All right, as you go into Job 9:24, he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? The so-called white man. But the true judges is going to bring justice and judgment on the earth. All right. So I'm gonna get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified. While I lay the law down, man. All right. It's just gonna be real quick. You know, this is Job 14:5. All right. Because as the judge have the last say so in a courtroom as when it's come down to a sentence. And here it is, what I'm saying, right here, Job 14:5, it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bound that he cannot pass. So the Most High gave Esau Edom an expiration date. All right, how long that he was going to rule and control the earth and wickedness. All right, as a judge, when you go before the judge, you talk to your lawyer. Well, okay, then they're gonna sentence to you. They're gonna sentence you 5 years, and after 5 years, you get to get out. All right, so he appointed that bound that he cannot go past that 5 years, or he can't get out earlier than that 5 years. So here it is, Yahweh Shema Shai has set Esau up. All right, that he can't go past the boundary that he has set for him, being the wicked. As in Proverbs 16:4, he created all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when the day of evil approaches, all right, and knowing that Jacob trouble and the so-called white man do what the Lord, program him to do, then he no use. You see that? See, Esau and his mindset going in that vain thought that his house should continue forever. But that's not the bound that the Lord has set for him. No, nigga, you only got a time in a purpose. All right. Remember, Ecclesiastes says a time and a purpose for every season under the sun, under the heaven. So, nigga, the Lord has set you up just for that appointed time. All right. And after you do what as you do what the Lord programmed you to do, then it's over with. All right. Your ass is gonna be taken out of power. You're going to slavery. All right. And after 1,000 years of slavery, guess what? You're gonna be exterminated. You're gonna be extinct. All right. That's the bound the Lord has set for Esau Edom, man. All right. As he's being the end of the world and Jacob being the beginning that follow it. All right. But in his mind, speaking of the wicked, all right, dealing with that charagma, that technology, he think he gonna live forever. He think he gonna actually come out of the underground bunkers and out of the underground cities, all right, when the smoke clears. But no, nigga, the Lord already set your date. That's why I said that seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with this, with the Heavenly Father. All right. As you constantly remind yourself as the counsel of the Lord, all right, before everything was in the for anything were ever created, there was already a counsel was spoken in the heavens as it being manifest on the earth, man. We living in great times. Understanding the wicked is ruling, and after the wicked rule, who ruled? Israel, man. So we're living in good times, man. All right, so let me grab Ecclesiastes. Cause I was just thinking about it, you know, as we see justice never go forth. Wrong judgment proceed. You know, here it is. You have an Edomite get arrested for the same crime as a Jake, but get lesser time than a Jake. You know, so here it is. We dealing with the Heavenly Father on another aspect, especially on the spiritual aspect. All right. So here it is. This is Ecclesiastes. All right. Hold on. I'll get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. And it says, 8 and 11, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. You see that? Because what the Most High, like I say, his sins are his sins are building up to the point the Most High can't take it no more. All right. So it said the sentence, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, because the Most High ain't came back to judge Esau yet. All right. He ain't came back to judge 2/3 of our people yet. All right. So it says what? Ain't executed speedily. Therefore, the hearts of son of men is fully set unto them to do evil, going back to Esau, all right, as the earth was given into his power. What did that? Micah 2 and 1, as he say, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. All right, when the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. All right, because the Lord ain't came back and slapped the shit out of Esau yet. It's in his heart to continue to push forth laws and legislation to destroy us. Set up certain policies to destroy us, put certain laws in place to destroy us. All right, why? Because the Lord have not brought the judgment upon him. Well, you got to remember, going back to the ancient time, when a woman or a man committed a foul act, if either they were stoned, there was judgment. So therefore, they get stoned in front of the whole congregation. They put fear in the next person hard not to commit that act. All right, so here it is. Esau have not received that judgment. You see? But guess what? The judgment's coming. All right? Because everything had to go according to the Lord's words, man. So Esau, he finna be on death row soon. All right? But it said, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked. You see that? As in Job, what it is, Job 5, and say the triumphant of the wicked is short, but for a moment. All right, it ain't gonna go well with Esau, man. But it had to play out as the Lord has spoken it. That's why the Lord say, patiently wait, hasten. All right, but it said, but it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are a shadow, right? Because he feared not before the Most High. So we just got to sit back and wait, all right, as Yahweh Shai avenge the elect, man, all right, and put Esau, all right, in his judgment seat, which is what? Slavery. All right, remember, we had a testimony of Yahweh Shai as he's going to testify, meaning what? To testify. All right, so here it is. Every time we do a video or a lesson, go out and teach, we are on a spiritual stand testifying against the death of all the wickedness that he have done, that he have caused on the earth. All right, as the jury, all right, as being the defendant. You see? That's it. Yeah, it say there's a vanity which is done upon the earth, that there be judgments unto whom it happened according to the works of the wicked. All right, again, there be wicked men to whom it happened according to the works of the righteous. I said that this also is vanity. All right, so let me get this Luke 18 and 8. All right, this Luke 18 and 8, and it says, well, I started 7. Well, I started 5. Yet because this widow troubled me, I will avenge her, least by her continuing coming, she worried me. All right, as we continue to put up prayers, all right, supplications, all right, to Yahweh Shema Shah, beg for mercy, beg to destroy Babylon the Great. That's why we say a Baba Baal. All right. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah said, hear what the unjust said. All right. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him? though he brought along with them. All right. And it says, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. You see that? He gonna avenge us speedily, man. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man coming, shall find faith on the earth. All right. So Esau finna receive his judgment, man. That's why we gotta continue to go out week in and week out, in season, out of season. Because remember, when you're dealing with a court system, and say for instance, how can I put it? Someone does something wrong to you, and here it is, he in jail, but you gotta constantly show up in court until he gets sentenced. So you miss a court date, you know what I'm saying? It's a chance for him to get up on that case. So we can't take no breaks to go out and not prophesy against E. You know, even though he's not gonna win, but you gotta look at it in the corner sense, but make it spiritual. We gotta constantly go out week in and week out, in season and out of season, prophesy against the devil as we testify. You know, because I done seen it happen. You know, Jake constantly going back and forth to court. All right, but then that time he didn't show up for him to get sentenced, he had to throw out the case. You know, he had to throw out the case because that dude didn't show up for court. All right, well, we showing up for court, man. All right, we showing up for court every weekend. You know, we out there snitching on EAS. You know, pointing the finger. You know, as in what prophecy. All right, let me get 2 Corinthians. I had just wrote a couple precepts down because I was just meditating in the spirit. But, you know, I had to throw something up in the spirit. You know, so bear with me. You know, this 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. All right, this 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. It says, here it is. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according that he have done, whether it be good or bad. And we understand the label and the toe tag that Esau have in this earth, man. We understand his track record is long, man. All right. So guess what? He finna receive the judgment that he have done, the wronging that he have done against the children of Israel. He finna receive all that back, man. You know, that's why I say he finna be on death row soon. You see that? And after he served, after that death row sentence, you know, when you on death row, you know, you be back there 10, 15, 20 years, and then they'll call your number, be like, all right, now it's time you get executed. You know, now you're going to be put to death. That's how it is with Esau Edom. He going to serve them 1,000 years, and after 1,000 years, guess what? He going to be exterminated. All right? We're going hey, we're going to fuck him up. All right? I'm going to get that too. We're going to fuck that nigga up, man. All right? All through the spirit of power, how about Shema Shai. So, let me read this again. This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. It says, for we must all appear before the judgment seat of Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he have done. You see that? Remember, Esau have shown no mercy. Because what? He ain't going to receive no mercy. What he have done, he done wicked. What he going to receive? He going to see the judgment of the wicked, which is what? Slavery and thermonuclear missiles, man. Hardcore punishment. All right, and it says, according to that he have done, whether it be good or evil. Knowing therefore the terror of the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, we persuade men. All right, but we are made manifest to the Most High, and our trust also is made manifest in our conscience, meaning what? Going by faith, not by sight. You know. But let me get this 1 Peter's. All right, this 1 Peter's 4 and 17. All right, 1 Peter's 4 and 17, it says, for the time is come that the judgment must begin at the house of the Most High, which is Israelites, right? Israel. And if it be first begin at us, because the Lord gonna fuck 2/3 of our people up, man. All right. Those that sold out to Esau, that's why I say hand join a hand. All right. Hand join a hand with the wicked, none shall go unpunished. The Lord finna bring judgment upon these niggas, man. All right. What it said must begin at the house of the Most High. If it be first begin at us, what the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High, as Esau took the word of the Lord in his mouth. All right, but then he cast it about behind him when you go into Psalms, the 50th chapter. All right, what do I have to do to declare my statutes? All right, take my covenant in thy mouth. All right, because here it is, when you're dealing with the court system, they make you swear on the Bible. You know, they ask you, tell the truth, nothing but the truth, help you God, and here they give you a Bible to swear on. You see that? But guess what? He don't set no judgment in the scriptures. You know, he made his own law, his own statutes, his own judgment. But here it is, he wants you to swear in on the Bible. So the Lord gonna fuck him up at that, man. All right, but his judgment's coming. Esau gonna be, all right, in death row soon, man. All right, as prophecy continue to manifest. All right, this I am gonna get the Exodus real quick. Now I'm gonna get Obadiah. All right, then I'm gonna get Exodus. All right, this is Obadiah. Hold on. New book. All right, this is Obadiah. All right, 1 and 9. And it says, oh, let me start at 8. And it says, shall I not? I'm going to start at 1 because this is the book of E. It said, the vision of Obadiah does said the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah power concerning Edom. You see that? This concerning Edom. When you're going to a trial, all right, it's all concerned the man that coming, you know what I'm saying, coming to get what his sentence. It's all concerned him, whether his name is James Brown or Evans Griffin or anything. All right, this whole section is geared towards him. All right, that's why the Lord said concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor, all right, from the Lord Yahweh, and the ambassadors is sent among the heathen. Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. But let me jump down to 8. Shall I not in that day, said the Lord Yahweh, all right, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, which going to Teman, and the understanding out of the mountain of Esau. Hey, like it look, and it says, and thou mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed at the end, that every one of the mountain of Esau may be cut off by what? By slaughter. You see that? They're gonna be cut off by slaughter. So here it is, the Lord already set his bound. You see that? So here it is, when he served 1,000 years of slavery, as you put in the mindset, him being on death row, he's gonna be cut out by slaughter, man. He's gonna be destroyed. They're gonna be extinct. All right, as I'm gonna jump down to 18 to further prove it. Verse 18, it says, oh, let me start at 17. Damn. Woo, let me start at 15. I'm just gonna read it. 15, it says, for the day of the Lord Yahweh is near upon all the heathens. Going to their sentence, it's near. All right. Remember, when you're dealing with court dates, you know, they'll give you a court date to be at court. You might bond out. So here it is. You gotta be at court on this type of day. All right, like, all right, we're gonna give you April the 9th to be at court. You just bond it out in February, so to speak. So it says, for that day of the Lord is near. So your time is coming to be sentences. All right. And it says, upon all the heathen, as thou hast done. So you're going to be judged for what you have done in the earth. It said, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thy own head. You see that? So what Esau have done unto us, it's going to be done unto him. And the justice is from the Heavenly Father. See, we can't bring the justice. You see that? But the Lord can. See, the Lord going to be justified as slamming the hammer down on E. All right? And it says, for as he have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. You see that? Yea, they shall drink, which talking about what? Slavery. All right, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though thou have not been. You see that? But well, they in the power seat right now. You see that? So the Lord going to bring them out of that power seat. That's why I say, come sit in the dust, O daughter virgin of Babylon. There's no throne for you. See, the Lord finna put your ass down all the way down to the ground, nigga. All right? So, because this is judgment. I seen somebody put a precept up too. I didn't Obadiah. Yeah, Karamian. But y'all, this is verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. You see that? Upon Zion shall be deliverance, which is the elect and the one and the 1/3 of the men, women, and children. All right, and it said, and they shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. Meaning what? Those that was oppressed, which is us, right? We finna oppress the oppressor. And it said, in the house of Judah, it's like in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, in the house of Joseph a flame, in the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and they shall not be any remaining in the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh has spoken it. You see that? So after that sentences, all right, of the 1,000 years of slavery, we're going to put Esau together like sticks as being faggots, as they are, but we're going to burn them up like sticks and burn their funk ass up. And why I say going to be no remain in the house of Esau, man. You know, but he got to be on death row first, man, which going to the 1,000 years of captivity, you know. And let me end it on this Exodus real quick. This is Exodus 21 and 16. This is one of my favorite precepts because this law, you know, this law right here. Now, God got that song, that law. Now, nigga, this law right here. All right. This is Exodus 21 and 16. It says, and he that stealeth a man and selling him. Who was stole? Who was stole, man? We was stole. All right, your so-called Negro was stole, man. All right, Latino, Native American, Hispanic, we was stole. All right, and it said, and selling a man, and who was sold on auction blocks. All right, and it said, and he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. See, Esau is caught red-handed. You know, as you see a person that walk in the store and starts shoplifting, everything that he get caught with, that what he gets sentenced for, right? And who is we not in the hands of Esau Edom right now? Is we not yet that they're not captivity? That's how you know that the Lord is cold, man. The Lord is cold. Because when the Lord come, when the Lord sing Yahweh Shai, we're going to be caught in Esau's hand. Therefore, the Lord is justified and put his ass in slavery, man. All right, sentencing him to 1,000 years, and after 1,000 years, he going to be put to death. All right? So, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters, edify, just look, little quick put together, man, in the spirit, just, thinking about how the Lord going to judge this sucker. All right, and I try to mix it up with the court, the court system with the justification, So, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters, edified. Next time, Shalom, about Bob, Rakah, Agim, DTA, baby. Out the muscle.